My child, stop for a moment and listen to me. I know you were about to scroll, about to move on, about to tell yourself you can come back later. But this moment is not later. This message is now. I did not bring you here by accident, and I am not speaking to you lightly. I am speaking to the pain you have been carrying in your mind and in your body, the pain you have learned to manage instead of heal. I see it. I feel it. And today, I am calling you to something new. You have told yourself you are strong enough to endure it. You have said, it's just how life is, or I'll deal with it someday. But hear me clearly, my child. What you keep holding is what keeps hurting. And I am not asking you to survive anymore. I am asking you to release. Because healing cannot fully enter where pain is still being guarded. Do not skip this. Do not treat this like background noise. Stay with me. There is a reason your heart feels stirred right now. There is a reason your body feels tired in ways sleep has not fixed. I am speaking to the places you don't talk about, the tension you carry silently, the thoughts that replay when the room is quiet. This is not just a message. This is an invitation. Before you go any further, I want you to do something with intention. Like this video as an act of agreement, not with a screen, but with me. Comment what you are feeling, even if it's just one honest word. Share this message with 3 people you know are carrying pain, but never say it out loud. Hype this video so this word can reach the ones who think no one sees them. And subscribe to this channel, because I am building a place where healing is spoken, not postponed. My child, you do not need to convince me that you are hurting. I already know. I know the stress your body has absorbed. I know the memories your mind keeps replaying. I know the ache that flares up when you are alone, and the smile you wear so others don't ask questions. You have been strong for a long time, but strength was never meant to replace surrender. This message matters now because healing does not begin when everything feels safe. It begins when you decide to trust me more than the pain you've learned to live with. Something in you already knows this. That quiet pull you feel is not fear. It is readiness. Readiness to stop carrying what I never asked you to hold forever. Stay with me. Do not rush past this moment. What I am about to reveal will challenge what you believe about pain, endurance, and healing. But it will also open a door you have been standing in front of for longer than you realize. Today, we begin by acknowledging the pain, not to keep it, but to release it. My child, I want you to hear this slowly and clearly. I see you. Not the version of you that others see, not the one who keeps functioning, smiling, and showing up. I see the real you. I see what you carry when no one is watching. I see the weight in your chest, the tightness in your shoulders, the fatigue that settles deep in your bones. I see the thoughts that circle your mind late at night, asking questions you never say out loud. You have wondered if your pain even matters, especially when others seem to have it worse. You have told yourself to be grateful, to push through, to stop feeling so much. But I have never compared your pain to anyone else's. I have never dismissed it. Pain does not need permission to hurt, and you do not need to justify it to me. I recognize every tear you swallowed, every sigh you hid, every moment you told yourself, I'll deal with this later. I know the moments when you feel weak for still struggling. I know the frustration of praying and not seeing instant change. I know how your mind replays old wounds, conversations, and losses, even when you want peace. I know how your body remembers what your mouth never speaks. Nothing about your struggles surprises me. Nothing about you disappoints me. You are not invisible to me even when you feel unseen by everyone else. You are not forgotten, even when healing feels delayed. You are not failing because you are tired. You are human, and you are my child. I do not look at you with impatience. I look at you with understanding. I recognize how long you have been in survival mode, how you learned to cope instead of heal, how you adapted to pain because it felt safer than hoping again. I know the fear that whispers, "What if nothing changes?" I know the voice that says, "This is just who I am now." But that voice is not mine. Listen to me. Your pain is not your identity. Your condition is not your destiny. Your struggle is not the end of your story. I am not distant from your suffering. I am close to it. I am present in it. I am gentle with you in it. You do not need to perform strength for me. You do not need to clean yourself up before coming closer. You do not need the right words or perfect faith. I already know the places that hurt. I already know where you feel stuck. And I am not overwhelmed by any of it. Let yourself be seen by me right now. Stop hiding the ache. Stop minimizing the heaviness. Let your guard down in my presence. You are safe here. I am not rushing you. I am not scolding you. I'm acknowledging you. And that recognition is the beginning of healing, because when you are fully seen, you no longer have to suffer alone. My child, listen closely, because what I am about to tell you will shift how you understand healing. You have believed that holding on to pain keeps you protected, that remembering every wound helps you stay prepared. But pain that is stored too long does not protect the heart, and it does not guard the body. It weighs them down. Healing does not begin with force. It begins with release. You were never meant to carry everything forever. I did not design your mind to replay hurt endlessly, nor your body to store stress as memory. What you call endurance, I often see as survival. And survival kept you alive, yes, but it is not where I want you to remain. There is a difference between being strong and being free. Here is the truth you need to hear. Releasing pain is not weakness. It is trust. It is not forgetting what happened. It is choosing not to let what happened rule what comes next. When you release, you are not denying the wound. You are handing it to me. And when you hand it to me, you make room for healing to flow where pain once lived. Your mind and body are deeply connected. What you refuse to release in your heart often finds a voice in your thoughts and a home in your body. I see the tension, the anxiety, the heaviness. I am not condemning you for it. I am inviting you out of it. Healing is not only about what I remove, but about what you allow me to carry. You have waited for healing to feel dramatic, instant, undeniable. But often, healing begins quietly, with a decision. A decision to stop ripping what hurts. A decision to trust me with the process. A decision to believe that peace is possible again. Release is the doorway. Healing is what follows. Do not misunderstand me. I am not rushing you. I am revealing truth to free you. You do not have to release everything at once. Even opening your hand a little is enough for me to begin my work. I meet you where you are, not where you think you should be. Now hear me gently. This message you are receiving is not meant to stop with you. I'm pouring oil here so it can flow beyond you. When you support this work through super thanks or membership, you are helping my word reach minds that feel trapped and bodies that feel worn. I say to you, as you sow into this light, I will multiply the harvest. Your giving becomes seed in dry places, water for thirsty souls, fire that keeps this message moving. The PayPal donation link is waiting for you in the description and in the QR code on this video. Do not delay obedience. Act now. and I will bless what flows through your hands. My child, because I love you, I must speak to you with honesty and care. There is a danger I want you to recognize, not to frighten you, but to free you. Sometimes pain stays longer than it should because it has quietly become familiar. You have learned how to function around it. You have built routines that accommodate it. And without realizing it, you may have begun to believe that this pain is simply part of who you are now. Hear me clearly. Pain is something you experienced. It is not something you are. When pain becomes an identity, healing feels like a threat instead of a gift. You may fear letting it go because you do not know who you will be without it. But I did not create you to be defined by what hurt you. I created you to be restored by my love. I need to gently correct something you may have believed. Endurance alone is not obedience. Suffering in silence is not faith. There is a difference between trusting me through hardship and holding on to pain because you think letting go means giving up control. Control may feel safe, but it is heavy. Surrender feels uncertain, but it is where freedom lies. Do not confuse staying wounded with being loyal. Do not believe that you honor me by carrying what I have already asked you to place in my hands. I am not impressed by how much pain you can tolerate. I am moved by your willingness to trust me with it. When you hold on tightly, your hands are full. When your hands are full, you cannot receive what I am trying to give you. I warn you with love. If you keep revisiting the wound without releasing it, it will continue to shape your thoughts, your reactions, and even your body. Not because I want that for you, but because pain that is rehearsed becomes reinforced. I do not want you stuck in a cycle of remembering when I am inviting you into renewal. This is not about blaming you. You learned these patterns to survive. You did what you had to do to keep going. I honor the strength it took to get here. But now I am offering you a different way. Survival brought you this far. Trust will take you further. Let me guide you away from the belief that healing must be earned through suffering. Let me correct the idea that rest is weakness or that letting go means something bad will happen. I am not asking you to pretend the pain never existed. I am asking you to stop letting it lead. Follow me here. When fear tells you to hold tighter, I ask you to loosen your grip. When your mind says, nothing will change, I remind you that I am the one who makes all things new. This course correction is not punishment. It is protection. I am redirecting you because I see where this path leads and I love you too much to leave you there. Trust my guidance. I am not taking anything from you that you need. I am leading you toward what you have been missing. My child, take a slow breath with me. You have been carrying so much for so long that you forgot what it feels like to feel light. I am not disappointed in you for being tired. I am not distant because you feel weak. I am near you right now, closer than you realize, steady and unshaken by the weight you bring to me. You may feel like you do not have the strength to heal, like you barely have the strength to keep going. But hear me clearly. Healing does not require your strength first. It requires your willingness. I do not ask you to fix yourself before I help you. I meet you in the middle of your exhaustion. I carry what you cannot. When you feel empty, that is not failure. That is space for me to fill. I know there are days when your body feels heavy and your mind feels loud. Days when rest does not seem to work and hope feels distant. On those days, I am not asking you to be brave or positive or strong. I am asking you to stay connected to me. Even a quiet moment with me matters. Even a whispered prayer reaches my heart. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not doing this wrong. Healing is not a race, and it is not a straight line. Some days will feel lighter. Other days will feel the same. That does not mean nothing is happening. Roots grow in silence. Restoration often begins beneath the surface, long before you see visible change. I want you to know this. You are not healing alone. I am walking with you through every step, every setback, every small victory. When you feel discouraged, I am your encouragement. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel unsure, I am your anchor. Do not measure your progress by how you feel today. Measure it by the fact that you are still here, still listening, still open. That openness matters more than you know. Each time you choose to trust me again, even after disappointment, you are growing stronger in ways you cannot yet see. Let yourself rest in my presence without pressure. You do not have to prove anything to me. You do not have to explain yourself. You do not have to rush ahead. I am not pushing you. I am supporting you. I am steadying you when you feel unsteady. I am rebuilding you gently. I am restoring you patiently. I am strengthening you quietly. And I am proud of you for not giving up, even when you wanted to. The fact that you are here, listening to my voice, is evidence that hope is still alive in you. Stay with me. Draw strength from me. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to stay connected. I will do the rest. My child, now I want you to hear my promises, not as distant words, but as living truth spoken directly to you. I do not make empty assurances. When I speak peace, I mean real peace. When I speak restoration, I mean complete renewal. I am not limited by time, by diagnosis, by history, or by how long the pain has lasted. I work beyond what you see and far deeper than what you feel. I promise you this. I am actively working in your mind and in your body, even when you cannot sense it. Healing is not always loud. Often, it unfolds quietly, layer by layer, moment by moment. Just because you do not feel immediate relief does not mean my hand is not moving. I am aligning things you cannot yet understand. Trust my timing. I know you want answers now, change now, relief now. But my timing is not delay. It is precision. I see the full picture of your life, not just this chapter. I know what needs to be healed first, what needs to be strengthened, and what needs to be released in the right order. I will not rush what needs care, and I will not ignore what needs attention. I promise to give you peace that does not depend on circumstances. Even while healing is still unfolding, I can calm your thoughts and steady your heart. I can teach your body to rest again. I can quiet the inner noise that has kept you tense and alert for too long. This peace is not a reward for perfect faith. It is a gift for trusting me one step at a time. I promise that obedience to me will never lead you into harm. When I ask you to release, it is because I am preparing you to receive. When I ask you to wait, it is because something is being arranged. When I ask you to trust, it is because I am already at work ahead of you. I do not lead my children into emptiness. I lead them into fullness. I promise you are not forgotten in this process. I am attentive to every detail. I know the days when progress feels invisible. I know the nights when doubt creeps in. I am present in those moments, holding you steady, guarding your heart, strengthening your spirit. Your healing is not an interruption to my plan. It is part of it. Your restoration will not disqualify you. It will prepare you. What you are walking through now will not be wasted. It will deepen your compassion, sharpen your discernment, and strengthen your trust in me. Hold on to this assurance. I finish what I begin. I do not abandon my work halfway. What I started in you, I will complete. Stay patient. Stay open. Stay obedient. I am faithful, and my promises over your life remain unbroken. My child, this is the moment where listening turns into trust, and trust turns into action. You have heard my voice. You have felt something stir within you. Now I am inviting you to respond. Healing is not passive. It begins when you choose to partner with me, even when you do not know what the next step will look like. I am not asking you to change everything today. I am asking you to decide. Decide to stop carrying what has been weighing you down. Decide to bring me what you have kept guarded. Decide to believe that release is not loss, but the doorway to freedom. This decision may feel small, but it carries great power. Speak to me honestly right now. You do not need perfect words. Tell me where it hurts. Tell me what you are afraid to let go of. Tell me what you are tired of carrying. Prayer does not have to sound strong to be effective. It only has to be real. I listen to every word, and I respond to every sincere heart. As you choose release, you may feel resistance. Old patterns do not loosen easily. Your mind may question this process. Your body may react out of habit. Do not let that discourage you. Awareness is part of healing. Each time you notice and turn back to me, you are strengthening new ground within yourself. I am calling you to trust me daily, not once. Each day you can choose to release again. Each day you can choose peace again. Each day you can remind yourself that you are not alone in this. Healing grows through repeated surrender, not through perfection. This is your activation moment. Not because you feel ready, but because you are willing. Willingness opens doors that effort cannot. When you take this step, I meet you with grace. I walk with you. I steady you when your faith feels unsteady. I strengthen you when doubt tries to return. Let this be a turning point, not marked by dramatic change, but by quiet commitment. A commitment to listen to my voice over the voice of fear. A commitment to bring your pain to me instead of carrying it alone. A commitment to trust the process even when progress feels slow. I am not asking you to do this perfectly. I am asking you to do it faithfully. Each time you choose me over your fear, you move forward. Each time you release control, you create space for healing to deepen. You are not starting from nothing. You are building on every moment of honesty you have already shared with me. Stay present in this decision. Let it settle into your heart. I am with you, and as you step forward in trust, I will guide you, strengthen you, and continue the healing work I have already begun. My child, rest here with me for a moment. Let everything you have heard settle gently into your heart. You do not need to rush back into noise or responsibility right now. This space is holy. This calm you feel is not emptiness. It is peace returning to places that have been tense for too long. You released what you could, and I received it. That alone matters more than you realize. Remember this truth as you move forward. Healing flows where surrender lies. You are not walking away from your pain alone. You are walking forward with me. I am continuing the work in your mind and in your body, even after this message ends. What you feel now is not the end of healing. It is the beginning of living lighter. When doubt tries to return, remember my voice. When old patterns try to pull you back, remember my promise. When you feel tired again, remember that rest with me is always available. You are not failing if healing takes time. You are growing. You are being restored in layers, gently, wisely, completely. I want you to look ahead with hope. Your future is not ruled by what hurt you. Your body is learning peace again. Your mind is learning stillness again. Your heart is learning trust again. I am guiding you forward, and I will not let go of you. Before we close, hear me clearly. This message you received is part of something larger. I am using this place to pour healing into many lives, and I am inviting you to take part in that work. I say to you now, I place this invitation in your hands. When you support this mission through super thanks or membership, you help my word reach minds weighed down by anxiety and bodies aching for rest. When you give, you are sowing into healing you may never see, but heaven sees clearly. Your obedience opens rivers, multiplies seed, and keeps this light burning. The PayPal donation link is in the description and shown through the QR code on this video. Act now. Release generosity, and I will release blessing back into your life. Now, my child, as you leave this moment, do not leave the peace behind. Carry it with you. Like this video as a declaration that healing has begun. Comment what you are feeling so others know they are not alone. Share this message with 3 people who need rest in their mind or body. Subscribe to this channel so you can continue receiving these words of life. And keep hyping this message, because peace multiplies when it is shared. Go gently. Walk calmly. Trust deeply. I am with you. I am healing you. And I will continue, step by step, until peace feels like home again.